Welcome to the Channel 4 newsroom. I'm Chris Houston. Fire trucks responded to an accident here on I-30, was hit by a semi-truck right behind me, which left 2 passengers injured. Take a look behind me. 2 armed robbery suspects were running from police and then ran into an innocent bystander in the black vehicle, which left all parties injured. Others Against Drunk Driving are sponsoring this sobriety checkpoint just as a little reminder. Arkansas, get ready. The very first lottery ticket will be sold at the gas station right behind me, right across from the new Walmart out here in Chenal Valley. Even I decided to join in on the fun.
This thing is hanging over my head.
Glenn Nishimuru has spent his whole life helping others. Since being diagnosed as a borderline diabetic, he wonders who's going to help him.
At a moment's notice, something can happen and all of a sudden, you're bankrupt.
According to a recent Harvard Law study, health-related issues are responsible for half of the bankruptcies in America.
Not knowing what happens and having everything that I have be at risk at some kind of whim or some type of accident.
Glenn Nishimuru has simply run out of options when it comes to health coverage. If you'll take a look at the billboard behind me, it's paid for by the Healthcare for American Education Fund. It sums up Glenn's case in 3 words: health coverage denied.
If I get sick or hit or get into an accident that has nothing to do with diabetes, I'm totally uncovered.
The first insurance company he applied was Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and was denied. Then AARP, and was also denied. Quality Insurance wrote the same letters as the others. Denied.
Everything else in my life is now in jeopardy.
Glenn says being uninsured is eating away at his peace of mind.
I don't know how you make decisions. I don't know how you make decisions about life and home and family.
Chris Houston, KARK, Channel 4 News.
We've lived here for about 3 years, and so far, everything's been just real nice and peaceful.
But Linda Pennington noticed something different Wednesday afternoon.
I turned around and they were putting the yellow tape around the house, and so then I got concerned.
The people of Miller Creek say this is a great place to raise kids, so you can imagine their shock when the coroner shows up with 2 body bags.
Our police department 911 call line and said that he has discovered 2 deceased people at this residence.
Police have been searching the house all day. They say the victims are mother and daughter.
Nothing like this has ever happened this close to me. It's kind of, frightening because I didn't know what was going on.
Investigators are still unsure of what took place.
We will handle this as a suspicious death until it is determined the exact cause of death.
It's the unanswered questions that make neighbors nervous.
I've been uneasy all day, trying to figure out what could have happened. Why didn't I hear something or see something?
Wednesday's events have shaken this community to the core. Residents say this quiet suburban neighborhood will never be the same.
It's very sad to think that whatever happened, and it happened in this neighborhood especially.
In Sherwood, I'm Chris Houston for today's THV. Some students were emotional, while others waited in long lines at the Rockefeller Elementary School.
I was happy that I was going to get it over with.
The Little Rock School District is offering seasonal and swine flu vaccines to kids and their families.
We've already had 1 round of the regular flu with a couple of our children, so we're going to try to keep the 2nd round away.
Due to fears about the swine flu vaccine, today, most parents chose to vaccinate their kids from just the seasonal flu.
There's been some publicity that some parents are a little nervous about that.
Meanwhile, parents say they plan to become more proactive this flu season.
We're washing our hands a lot more and using the antibacterial hand wash and stuff like that. So.
The kids decided to give me 2 main warnings about taking the shot.
That it can kill you.
And
You might die.
that wasn't so bad.
Then now I'm not going to get sick.
Chris Houston, KARK, Channel 4 News. There were mixed reports on the holiday shopping season. Nearly half of U.S. retailers say sales for November are up slightly or down slightly, depending on who's keeping the numbers. Either way, analysts say the reports are not going over well this Christmas season. Tonight at 10, we'll tell you how people at this Little Rock clothing store say how they plan to stay positive. Also this holiday season, a single mother and her 2 kids are out of a home after their house was destroyed by fire. It took firefighters over 2 hours to control the fire. The home is located off South Spring Lake Road in Saline County. Fortunately, no one was inside the home when it caught on fire. The effort you're supposed to put in your homework generally just helps you. Because good news matters, one local high school senior is using her homework to help the needy. Over 67 coats will be donated to residents of our house and students at Little Rock Central High School, thanks to Sherelle Lewis. Her generosity is actually part of a larger assignment. It's a program that uses computer technology on projects to help the community. She was inspired by a museum display featuring Dr. Martin Luther King and Gandhi.
I don't know, but it touched me so much because like those people like are my idols. Like I think they influence the world more than anybody. And I was like, okay, well if they can do it, then why can't I do it? Why can't I get like a group of seniors to do it and we can change the world? Lewis's Coat Drive is sponsored by a group she created called Project 10. 10 because they focus on 10 acts of kindness for the local community. Go to our website, arkansasmatters.com, to see how you can help out. Well, that does it for tonight. And remember, Arkansas matters.